What's interesting about the visuals of Revenge is that when we approached this, we first of all knew that we weren't going to be shooting in the Hamptons.
When we shot the pilot, we were in Wilmington, so the sets are modeled after locations that we had found there. We shoot a lot on the stage, and most people don't know that we're on stages.
The scale is enormous. So this takes an entire soundstage, this set alone.
So we're here in stage 18. This is where I spend most of my time because this is where the Grayson Manor is, and that's where Ashley works. So I'm gonna show you guys around. This is the grand foyer, and we shoot in here more often than you would think.
Have a minute?
I do.
Usually when there's a TV set, there's loads of moving walls and things like that, but this portion of the house, the foyer, the stairs, the kitchen, the living room, it's just an actual house, a full-size house. A really big one, of course.
I've always been amazed at how you can make 20,000 square feet feel warm and inviting.
This is the Graysons' living room. It's really beige. I'm always scared that I'm gonna make it dirty. This is Queen Victoria's throne. That's what we call it. I'm gonna sit in it because she's not here to tell me off. And when we have meetings, Victoria sits here, and I usually either sit on the couch or I have a little stool next to her because I'm her minion. We have real flowers. There's loads of flowers delivered every day, and sometimes on a Friday, if we're lucky, we get to take them home. What I do. Okay, over here. These stairs are supposed to lead to Charlotte's bedroom and Victoria's bedroom, but really they lead to nothing.
Lots of stairways, lots of places where we can all spy on each other, and curves and a lot of angles in this place.
Through there is where we actually shoot Lydia's bedroom when Lydia was trapped in the bed as a prisoner.
Conrad, where the hell have you been? Victoria's been keeping me locked up in here like a prisoner.
Well, why didn't you call me?
Because that witch took my phone.
Through here is Conrad's study. And it's slightly more masculine in here. We have like darker woods. It's a heavier vibe.
Anybody who walks onto this set, I think, who's been in a show or two, is immediately put into the Grayson Global mindset. No acting required. It's an incredibly beautiful place to work.
Out here is the patio and garden area. We've done, I think, 2 parties out here.
You know, our parties flow out of the house and into the backyard. So there's often tables there, there's often umbrellas, there's flowers and bars and stuff.
Well, I mean, Victoria and Conrad would certainly do everything they can to impress, I think. And it depends on who their company is, you know. I mean, we had this insane ice sculpture for the 4th of July party.
Happy Independence Day. You really go all out for this holiday, don't you? The party scenes are great, and I think that they're necessary, but they're really difficult to shoot. We do kind of center around a party or celebration most episodes, and inevitably something goes horribly wrong. If the Graysons are having a dinner, watch out.
Congratulations, Mom. And happy anniversary.
What kind of character names a theme party for her son and daughter-in-law's engagement party? She, like, made it a theme party, fire and ice.
We knew for a long time that we were going to have to recreate the party in some manner because there would be more of the story was going to be told. So we had all the drawings and we had a lot of the information from North Carolina when they staged their party, which was just in a big field. The dilemma was ours came in the middle of the winter, so we had to put it up on stage. We just recreated it.
In a word, I approve.
We want to make sure that the themes of our parties, the set pieces of the show, how they look, how they feel, they keep informing story and character and arc.
Where the hell is my son? That's sort of the charm of the show, because you know that something lethal is about to happen in each one of these events. Emily, this is Victoria Grayson. I wanted to invite you over to the house tomorrow for tea.
Here we have Victoria's balcony where she spies on Emily. She has really good eyesight because Emily's like miles away, but she still manages to see her.
We love the idea of Victoria being on high, and she's royalty, right? And she is the queen of the castle. And it does have that sort of a sense of fable, you know, the queen in her dark tower. It's a lovely Frankenstein of technology and actual Hamptons locations and a little bit of Wilmington thrown in.
It's a little bit of an homage to Hitchcock, where I'm watching Emily and Emily's watching back. Do you remember a lovely young woman by the name of Emily Thorne? She paid obscenely for the Davis cottage next door.
And Emily spends a great deal of time coming and going from the house and on her porch. We've had to create that in the computer on stage.
This is Emily's house. As you can see, I'm not on the beach. Sometimes we do have sand out front, but not today. We fake it. This is her front porch, and there's the infinity sign I can show you. It's carved into the wood. When we do shoot out here, we have wind machines, and they put in the beach later.
So how does it feel to know you'll be spending the night in your own home?
Kind of hard to describe, actually.
We have blue and green screen around Emily's house, and we wanted to make sure that everything in those blue screens and green screens looked very, very good, but just a little off. And it gives the world of revenge just that little edge, that thing that makes you unsettled. You can't quite figure out what's not right about this place. And we love that you never know who's going to be at her front door.
Lydia, hi. How are you? It's been a long time.
Not that long.
Because it's winter, we have the frosted, icy glass in, but usually we don't have any glass in these doors so that you can shoot through and see out into the green screen or the blue screen. It's super feminine in here, which plays against the revenge side of her character. I guess it's part of her disguise. Under here is Emily's state-of-the-art safe system where she keeps her infinity box. I don't know how to open it. Maybe it is state-of-the-art because I have no idea how to open this. This is where she keeps the infinity box. And the gun is usually in here. It's probably not here today because it's a prop gun. Not there, sorry.
They've done a lovely job dressing it. I mean, it just reeks Hamptons. There's shells everywhere and birds everywhere.
And out here, this is really cool. The Stowaway Inn is next door. It's really convenient when you want to grab a drink. And here we are in the Stowaway Inn.
We have the Stowaway Bar, which is a expanded version of the neighborhood bar that they found in Wilmington.
The Stowaway set is beautifully designed and cavernous, and it feels authentic and lived in.
Warm colors. It's a little dirty, it's a little rough. We keep trying to make it a little rougher, so it looks like it's been there for a long time.
It's also their home. They live upstairs, so everything that they have in the world is tied up in that place.
Out here, this is a photograph of what you'd actually see if we were in Montauk. I think it's taken from a bar outside. And usually if we're shooting out here or shooting down there near the water on the docks, then we go to Marina Del Rey and shoot next to the real boats, not here in Manhattan Beach on the studio. And that's it. Thank you for coming on my tour of stage 18 and 25.